being a Brit, I feel like this is still going to be an amazing video to check out. We got Tom Brokaw explains Canada to Americans / British people. Okay. Aside to get into this, before we do, appreciate if you guys can hit the subscribe button. Let's see Canada explained.
This is the Peace Arch, standing near the westernmost edge of the U.S.-Canadian border.
Okay.
30 miles south of the Olympic City, between Blaine and Washington State, and Surrey, British Columbia.
Right.
This was dedicated in 1921 to commemorate the treaty that ended the War of 1812 between the U.S. and Great Britain.
Oh,
Remember,
okay.
Canada was a British colony.
See, I knew Great Britain was here somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
That was a long time ago.
Right.
But the inscription on the arch sums up the relationship. May these gates never be closed.
That's cool.
We share more than a long border, of course. No dotted line can divide our joint stewardship of a treasure of natural riches.
Mate, look at
From the
that,
Atlantic
bro.
to the Pacific, and back again.
By the way, if you're wondering why the quality is really bad, this is quite an old video, but it still seems interesting.
Shorelines, wild rivers, and Great Lakes, vast forests and grasslands, precious ores buried in majestic mountains, and wildlife everywhere.
Oh.
From sea to
See, that's what we don't have much of in the UK, man. Well, we don't have much of everything you see right now. We don't really have much of the landscape, the scenery, the views, the wildlife. Like, our wildlife is as crazy as a rabbit and I was going to say scarecrow. May as well be a scarecrow in the fields. I don't know, bro.
shining sea. Canada and the United States share another unique quality. They're immigrant
Food.
nations,
Oh,
destinations for people around the world who long for political freedoms, economic opportunity, and a long tradition of compassion.
That's cool. So very diverse. See, I've been learning a lot about America and how diverse America is. And honestly, every single day I check out more of America, I just learn how even more diverse it is. It's actually mind-blowing. So what, Canada is similar in that sense as well?
Our two nations have the largest trading relationship in the world.
Makes sense.
$1.5 billion transacted every day.
You said what? Every day? Every day?
The two-way trade at the Ambassador Bridge between Detroit and Windsor alone equals all American exports to Japan.
Wow. I wonder what it is now. Because like I said earlier, like this video is from a good few years back. I think like 10 years or something. So I wonder how much of the trade is now. Because 1.something billion then is multiple billions today.
And we're so comfortable as neighbors. 200 million people cross the common border every year.
Oh, wow.
Canada, some may be surprised to learn, is America's largest oil supplier.
Okay.
And the United States is Canada's #1 tourist destination.
Interesting.
In a snapshot, Canada is a huge country. Second largest in the world next
Oh, yeah. Mate, look at that. Canada is ginormous.
to Russia. But it's
Nuts.
residing in world-class cities.
See, that's understandable though. Like me checking out more of these Canada videos, like all of this is just ice, right? Like just snow. Probably, yeah, you don't want to be living there. I know people do live more north, but yeah, 90% live on this line right here. So I learned very quick. I thought Canada was all snow. On this line, it's not. And that's where most of Canadians live.
Cities, thriving farms and smaller towns. With good reason. Life in the Canadian North is only for the hardy.
Right.
It is remote and oh so cold. The coldest day ever recorded in North America occurred in 1947 in Snag, Yukon. Minus 81 degrees, not including wind chill.
Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? Hold up. Minus 81 Fahrenheit. What's that in Celsius? Just in case it is Fahrenheit. Minus 62 Bro, either way on the scale, that's crazy. Even if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius. Damn, bro.
Jesse the Sponge.
Canadians are so generous, they share with us their brightest stars in music, comedy, acting, sports, and journalism.
Oh, I still need to check out a video on like famous people from Canada that I thought wasn't. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be surprised by quite a few. I already know it.
And if you're in a fight, you want the Canadians on your side.
Right.
They were in World War II before we were.
Mad.
They were there on D-Day, in the air and on the beaches.
You know what? I feel like you guys in Canada don't get as much recognition as you need for the World Wars. Because, like, when I think to World Wars, I just think of, like, America was in it. We was in it, obviously. And then, you know, like, Germany and whatnot and European countries. But, like, I didn't really think too much of Canada being there. But then I learned that Canada sent, like, 2 million troops. And we definitely massive. We would not have won without Canada, bro. Canada's help.
They've been
100%.
America's most reliable partners in Afghanistan, and it's been costly and painful. Now, when Canada loses a warrior in that distant land, the nation pauses and honors the fallen along what is called the Highway of Heroes outside of Toronto.
Hell yeah.
Even their diplomats have been there for us. In 1980, a year before the conclusion of the Iranian hostage crisis, 6 American embassy personnel would escape from Iran in an operation organized by Canadian Ambassador Ken Taylor.
Okay.
The United States is thanking Canada for rescuing those 6 American diplomats from Iran.
Taylor hid the Americans after the U.S. Embassy was stormed, created fake Canadian passports, then flew the Americans out of Tehran with a bogus cover story. The 6 in disguise as a mob-looking Hollywood film crew, allegedly researching a prospective sci-fi flick. Now, all these years
That's interesting, bro. I didn't know anything of this.
later, Taylor has admitted he was formerly working for the CIA. And if the Iranians had discovered he was an American spy, he would have been in big trouble.
Damn, bro.
In our dark...
See, I know there's a lot of Canadians watching this. I know there's a few Americans that watch these videos as well. So this is I hope we all learn a little bit. I don't know. But probably more me than you guys. But still, this is interesting. Even as a Brit, this is interesting.
darkest hours, Canada has been with us. On September 11th, as the United States shut down its airspace, Canada instituted Operation Yellow Ribbon,
What's that?
landing 239 U.S.-bound flights with 33,000 passengers at 17 different Canadian airports. And then, amid the uncertainty that followed, entire communities housed and fed those thousands of passengers for days afterward.
Oh, wow. Hey, if that's not a sibling relationship right there between America and Canada, then I don't know what is. So during that obviously devastating time, all the flights were rerouted to Canada, and then Canada looked after the people that landed there and then sorted them out. That's cool.
In the long history of sovereign neighbors, there never has been...
Wait, what's that? Is that a portal? Canada's got underwater portals? What's that? Why is it so blue?
Of sovereign neighbors, there never has been a relationship as close, productive, and peaceful as the U.S. and Canada.
It's beautiful.
We share a continent and so much more. Speaking before the Canadian Parliament, President Kennedy summarized...
Hey, I'm jealous, man. Should I tell you why? Can't I just pick up the UK and just plop it in between America and Canada? Like, just on the edge. You know what I mean? Can we be neighbors too? Man, I live so far away. Honestly, imagine the videos I could do if I could just easily just get in a car. Actually, no. It's not easy to get in a car and drive America and Canada because you're both massive countries. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a lot closer, oh, man, it would be so cool.
Relationship this way.
Geography has made us neighbors. History has made us friends. Economics has made us partners. And necessity has made us allies.
Those whom nature hath so joined together, said Kennedy, let no man put asunder.
Cool. Beautiful, man.
Of course, there are...
Even with the bad quality images, you can still see his beauty.
There are some distinct differences in the culture. The American fans at these games will be unfurling their stars and stripes at every opportunity and chanting USA, USA. The Canadian Prime Minister had to go before Parliament yesterday and urge Canadians to engage in what he called an uncharacteristic outburst of patriotism, saying, don't be afraid to wave those flags. will apologize to the world for our immodesty later. So that's a big difference, Al.
He hopes he has to do it very often. You know what struck me in that piece among all of the items? There are more people in California than there are in all of Canada.
Bro, that is actually absurd. That's insane.
Well, and Canada has a stronger and more sound economy at this point as well. That's a distinctive difference between the two.
Perfectly put. Thank you, Tom. See you during the week.
What an interesting video. Let me know what kind of videos in the comments you guys want me to check out. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I do stream every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG, where I do live reactions, talk to you guys about your countries and stuff. So make sure you do go check that out. Links in the description. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.